All right, well, welcome everyone. So great as always to have you join today for another class. Let's start to settle in. And as you begin, take the time to slow down. Taking time for stillness. Take the time to fill the space. Start in the same way we always start. So as to create that ritual, that routine around the practice. Instead of letting this blend into everything else we have to do, everything else that's going on, let this be its own time, its own space, its own thing. Don't rush it. Don't force it. Just take the time. Remember, as you settle in, as you take the time to turn your focus, your awareness to here, distractions will arise. The practice isn't to try and get rid of the distractions. Instead, it's to learn how to shift our reaction to them. You hear a noise, you have a thought, whatever it may be that draws you somewhere else. You learn how to simply come back right here. How to be able to just let it go. Let the noise pass over you. Let the thought disappear. and you find yourself right here at the start of the practice. Just a few more breaths, a few more moments. And then your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. And you gently rock from side to side. That sense of movement, swaying the body. Come back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. The next inhale draws you all the way up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. And on inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. The eyes are closed. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward, broadening. And exhale, you press back down, dog. You settle in. You take the movement you like. Just waking things up. Getting a sense of the body as you draw the lines out. Inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg. Right leg. And exhale. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. Be firm with the palms. Pressing down, sending those hips back and up. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot reaches back. Left leg back. And exhale. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. Don't overthink it. feel the rhythm of the breath, the movement of the body response. Inhale, right foot opening the hips, left foot folding over your legs. Inhale, full extension, and exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, left, right, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, left, exhale, right. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, right, left, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, right, exhale, left. Inhale, and exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, left, right, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, left, exhale, right. Inhale, and exhale. Hands to your heart. You relax the arms, you close your eyes. Tadasana. Then with the big toes touching, heels slightly apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms gently. You're nice and set with your hips. The thighs hug, the tailbone draws down. That sense of grounding. That sense of being firm with your stance. Then exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You catch hold of your toes, your ankles, your shins, whatever you got. You just draw the torso long over those thighs. The weight drifts forward as the tailbone tilts up. Nice long line. Then on inhale, you bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms chair once again. This time bringing the arms straight out in front, parallel to the floor. You drift your weight forward so the heels peel. And on exhale, you slide your back down imaginary wall. Then you sit yourself down. Your hips touch down as your heels lift up. Navasana, boat pose. And we're doing 3 rounds. So knees can be bent or straight, but you sit tall. The low back draws in, the sternum lifts, and you breathe. On exhale, you cross the ankles, either hug the shins or hands outside the hips to lift. You can always leave foot down to help out. Then you come back out. Then you breathe. You're trying to find balance here. Not overworking your abdominal wall, but instead use your low back to hold you up. You're able to breathe. You're able to tuck. Cross and hug or cross and lift. Back out. Last one. This time on exhale, we're going to cross the ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Nice and smooth. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, low lunge. You're going to keep that left hand on the floor as that right arm reaches up. Nice open twist. The shoulders stacking, the collarbones broad. And you settle into your legs. That right thigh reaching forward, left heel pressing back so you're anchored with your feet. And on your next inhale, you rise into your high lunge twist, keeping the torso oriented to that right side of the mat. The right arm reaches back, that left arm pulls you forward. And nice and smooth on an inhale, you come back to center. High lunge. The biceps are next to your ears. The tailbone draws down. From here, you're going to bring the palms together and drop the thumbs between your shoulder blades. Elbows point up. You try and look to the ceiling, pushing your head against your forearms. Getting the underarm to lift. The low back draws down. The abdominal wall stabilizes your core here. You get that nice lift and stretch of the upper chest, the underarm. Then inhale, you straighten the arms up. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. You find your route. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, low lunge. That right hand stays down as that left arm reaches up. Nice open twist. The shoulders stack, and again, you find those legs so you feel stable with your base while you add that rotation to your torso. Then nice and smooth, don't rush it. You rise up, keeping the torso oriented to the side edge of your mat. That left arm guiding you forward, that right arm reaching forward. Good. Nice and smooth, back to center, high lunge. That long stance from leg to leg. When you feel set, palms together, thumbs between the shoulder blades. The elbows point up. The head pushes into those arms. But avoid just bending your back. You're trying to keep your low back stable. The tailbone tucks, the abdominal wall draws in, and you get that lift of your upper chest through the underarm. It's a small movement, so don't look for anything big here. It's just that subtle lifting up. And inhale, you straighten the arms. And exhale, hands to the floor as you make your way to down dog. And exhale, right foot forward, warrior two. You settle into it. You let those eyes soften. Nice and broad across the lap. You find that external rotation at that right thigh. The outer hip wraps under your adductors. Your inner thigh rolls up. And that keeps the hip under you. Then straightening out that right leg, you reach forward, triangle pose. You keep that right hip underneath. It's going to want to swing out on you, but you hug it in tight. by externally rotating that thigh. The torso rolls back. Then inhale, you rise up, arms into a T. Right toes turn in so the feet are parallel to each other. Then exhale as you pinch the heels, you bend the knees, goddess pose. The elbows bend 90 degrees. The shoulder blades hug towards each other. The collarbones broad and you breathe. Nice strong stance. That firm determination holding you in place. Then inhale, you extend the limbs. The heels spin and you fold forward between your legs. You take a breath. Then walking your hands to the top edge of the mat as you turn the feet and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, left foot forward. Warrior two. Remember, especially with these postures that we're particularly familiar with, try and get out of that habit of overthinking it, of correcting it, checking, correcting, checking, correcting. You just settle into it. You feel what you're doing. You give it a little space. You breathe. Then left leg straightens up. You reach forward, triangle pose. Left hand lands down, right reaches up. Nice and broad. Nice long lines. Hand to hand, foot to foot. Crown of head to tailbone. Inhale, you rise up. Left toes turning, feet parallel. You pinch the heels, bend the knees, goddess pose. And here, as it becomes a bit more strenuous, you'll notice your mind starts to wind up on you. Starts to tell you all the reasons why you can't hold it for another breath. But all you have to do is hold it for another breath. You trust the strength of your legs. You trust the positioning of your feet. You breathe. Then on inhale, you extend the limbs. The heels spin and you fold forward, taking a breath between your legs, lengthening it up. Then walking your hands to the top edge as you turn your feet and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, right foot forward, low lunge. We're going into side angle from here. So right hand's on the floor inside the right foot. That left heel spins in, and on inhale, you just sweep that left arm up to the ceiling. If you want to wrap it for your bind, feel free. If you want to lift up, placing that right elbow on your right thigh for a little more room, feel free. You make the adjustments that make the pose work for you. So that you're broad across the lap, opening through the upper chest as you extend out over that thigh. Trying to reach the crown of the head past the top edge of your mat. Then exhale that left hand down inside the right foot. As that left foot steps forward outside your left hand, coming into a squat. You take a breath, hang on the hips. You can always sit yourself down if this bothers your knees, your hips. But then you're going to straighten that right arm out, pinning that right knee behind the right tricep as that left arm reaches up and away. Nice long line from hand to hand. If you want to take it tighter, you wrap that right elbow around your right shin, left arm around your back so that you can catch hands outside that right hip. But you keep the shoulder blades drawing towards each other so your sternum's lifting, the center of your chest is picked up. And coming back to center, you find your way to down dog. You float, you step, you take a vinyasa, whatever you like. Then left foot steps forward, low lunge. Left hand's inside the foot. Right heel spins in. Right arm sweeps up. Side angle. Again, if you want to bind or rise a little bit, feel free. But you roll the torso open. Trying to get that right shoulder behind you. Trying to lengthen the upper chest as you breathe into it. Then exhale that right hand down. That right foot steps outside, your right hand coming into a squat. You can sit yourself down. If you're in squat, take a breath, get heavy in those hips. Then you straighten out that left arm. That left knee is behind the tricep, so that left arm can push against that knee as that right arm sweeps open. If you want to bind, that left elbow just wraps around the left shin. Right arm comes around your back. And you catch hands. The shoulder blades hug, the sternum lifts. Then back to center. Down dog or vinyasa. Then a gentle bend in the knees. You look forward and on inhale, you float or step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, you rise all the way back up. And exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Then palms together. Gesture of balancing the body and mind as we make our way into eagle pose. So gentle bend in the knees. The weight shifts to that right foot, and that left thigh crosses over top. The foot hovers, it touches down, or it tucks. But sit down into it. That firm, low, steady base. You add the arms when you're ready. It'll be that left elbow underneath the right. Cross the elbows, twist you tie the forearms. You try and lift the elbows without bending your back. And then inhale, you rise up, you unround. Tadasana. You take a breath.
Palms together. Gentle bend. The waist shifts to the left, and the right thigh crosses. Again, you choose your foot position that you like. But most importantly is that sitting down. That left knee is bent just like it would be in chair pose. You're not trying to do this on a locked, straight left leg. You get low. Moving your center of gravity down so it's easier to control. You add the arms whenever you're ready, and it'll be that right elbow underneath the left. Good, nice and smooth, you unravel. You rise up, Tadasana. Inhale, the arms reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step. You choose your route to down dog. Inhale the right leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. When you feel set, palms together, thumbs to your heart. And you twist over to the right. Revolve side angle. You can lower that back knee for stability. You can broaden the arms. You can bind around that thigh. But just start with that long spiral of the spine. A nice twist. The bottom shoulder rolling under as that right shoulder rolls back. Then inhale, back to center, high lunge. You take a breath. And exhale, hands to the floor as you drift your weight forward, lifting that left leg up behind you, standing splits. The head bows. The left heel reaches for the ceiling. Nice long line from foot to foot. The hands can work wherever you like them. Then exhale, the left foot steps back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. Set your stance. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart. You fold and twist to left. Revolve side angle. Good. Inhale, back to center. High lunge. And exhale, hands to the floor. Standing splits. Now right leg lifting up. The hands can walk back. And catch hold of the ankle, one hand or two. Maybe work to plant those palms, getting a deeper fold. Let you feel that back leg, and you lift the heel towards the ceiling, using the strength of your glutes to pull that leg away from gravity. That right heel is as high up as you can get it. Then exhale, you just step that right foot back. Low lunge, making your way to down dog. Inhale, right foot. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. The eyes are soft. You're going to straighten out that right leg. Sweep the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. Shoulder blades hug, and on exhale, you fold forward, pyramid pose. The head hangs. The knuckles draw away from the back to get the head to the shoulders back. So you're reaching forward with your sternum, the center of your chest. Inhale, you rise up. We're going into revolve triangle from here. So right hand to right hip. Now left arm sweeps up overhead. And on exhale, you fold forward about halfway. And you rotate. Left hand lands down. Right arm reaches up. You maintain that strong stance of the legs, the same one you just had with pyramid pose. It's your feet, your legs that are holding you here, not this bottom left arm. That arm's just giving you a sense of where that leg is, the foot is, or the floor. It's encouraging that bottom shoulder to roll under. It's not bracing your weight. Then on exhale, that right hand comes down as you bend the knee and you step back. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. And straightening out that left leg. You sweep the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. Broad collarbone as you bow forward. Pyramid. Inhale, rising up. Left hand to left hip, right arm reaches up. Revolve triangle. Stay firm with those legs. You reach forward about halfway and you rotate. That right hand lands down. That left arm reaches up. And again, notice if you're bracing yourself with that bottom arm, and if so, that usually means that back leg has relaxed. So you push down into that right foot once again. If you still feel wobbly, you can always adjust your stance. You can walk that back foot in a bit. That'll shorten your stance, give you a little more stability. Or maybe you walk it off to the side a little bit, broadening your base, giving yourself a little more stability. But you want to feel stable with those legs. So if this bottom arm, instead of locking you in place here, is relaxed and you're able to work that full rotation, that nice twist of the torso. The more you twist, the more you get that pull, that stretch up that outer left hip. Vastus lateralis, TFL. Both those muscles stretching, lengthening out. Then exhale, hands to the floor as you make your way to down dog. Inhale the right leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Left knee lowers, toes uncurl. The hips sink as the arms sweep up. You draw your hips down and forward. The arms lift up and back. You can take any hand position you like. But you feel that nice long swept line. Then exhale, hands to the floor inside that right foot for lizard. The back knee can stay down or you can lift it. But you just start to bow towards your forearms. One touches down, and maybe two. The head hangs. You surrender the torso to gravity. Inhale, you rise up. You plant your hands as you make your way to down dog. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Right knee lowers, toes uncurl. The hips sink as the arms sweep. You soften your eyes. You feel that long line from the front of that right knee through the thigh, the abdomen, the torso, the arms. Then exhale, hands to the floor inside that left foot, the lizard. And you bow towards the floor. Remember, as you lower down, you try and avoid letting that left thigh roll out on you. All that's doing is putting external rotation on the hip. While it may feel like you're getting a deeper stretch, it's starting to miss what we're trying to stretch here. We're trying to keep that thigh in, so we're isolating flexion. The angle of the thigh and torso. Good, inhale. You make your way back. And sliding forward in a plank. And on exhale, you lower to the floor. You stack your hands. You rest your cheek. Preparing for 3 rounds of Cobra. So the hands are under the shoulders, elbows in tight. Tops of feet on the floor, and on inhale, you peel your head, your chest, your palms up off the mat. Baby Cobra. And exhale, relax. Take a breath. Then once again on inhale, you rise up, Baby Cobra, or full Cobra. You plant the palms, and you start to straighten the arms. Going as high up as you want, but you maintain that even curl of the spine. Not just relying on your low back, but reaching the sternum, the center of your chest forward and up. And exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you rise up. Baby Cobra, full Cobra, or King Cobra. Once you're up for King Cobra, you bend your knees and you're trying to bring the soles of the feet towards the crown of your head. Trying to make a big O. Exhale, relax. You stack the hands, you take a breath. And hands under your shoulders, you press your hips to your heels. Child's pose. You tuck yourself in. And inhale, you rise up to sitting. You're going to sit over the side of your feet, bring your legs out front. Paschimottanasana. The legs are straight, the feet are flexed. The arms reach up. And on exhale, you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got. You bow your head, you close your eyes. You lead with your heart, your sternum, the center of your chest. Trying to reach the torso long out over those legs, rather than just nose diving down for those knees. Then inhale, you reach out as you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front, parallel to the floor. And on exhale, you lower yourself down, lying flat on your back. You take a breath. Then the knees bend, feet flat, setting up for 3 rounds of back bends. The arms are alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing dog. And on your next inhale, you push down into your feet to lift the hips. Low back, middle back, upper back if you want. And then exhale, relax. Take a breath. And on inhale, you push down to go up once again. And exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you push down to go up. You come down whenever you're ready. Whenever you're done, you just draw your knees into your chest. You wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then arms alongside the body, palms flat. Legs go straight up. You can hang out right there or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once your hips lift, you bend your elbows, hands against the lower back, and you lift the legs to the ceiling. A few more breaths if you want any variations. Then back to center, toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward, and nice and smooth you unroll. Come to lie flat on your back. The legs are straight, the arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. Press down into your hands and elbows. And just rise up so you're lounging on your forearms, looking at your toes. Then you just arc your spine towards the ceiling. The shoulders roll back and the crown of the head releases towards the floor. Then exhale, you lower down. You draw your knees into your chest. You wrap your arms around your shins. And take the arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. And knees over to the left. One final twist. Then back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs. Shavasana. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest. You wrap your arms around your shins and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment and see the full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining. As always, it's great to have you here joining doing yoga with us. And hope you have a great rest of your day.